brave.
Just turn around, grab him by the collar of his shirt. What did you mean by this?
Yeah, I know, right?
What did you mean?
Yeah, put the fear of God into him. You can't talk to women like that. I don't see anything wrong with blowing my nose in my hands. This man did not cite Baby It's Cold Outside for his reason.
Yup! He said that's the song he wanted to play for her.
Okay, thank you for tuning in to episode 9 of the It Could Be Worse podcast. As always, like, comment, and subscribe because it doesn't cost a dime and helps us make pennies. And let's just jump into the stories for today because I promise you, no matter how bad your week was, it cannot get worse than these. Today, I got these from a thread that was the worst insult you've ever received.
The worst insult you've ever received.
The worst insult you've ever gotten.
I love these. The other place I like to go is r/suspiciously specific.
Oh, that one's good because people
so good.
Oh, anyway, let's get into it, right? Somebody told me, I hope both sides of your pillow are warm tonight.
That's awful. That is very specific. That's a very specific kind of hell right there.
I know.
That is my own personal hell.
I'm 5'10" female, and my therapist said, yeah, I'd hate to be your height. It's not even that tall.
That's not that tall.
No. That's the average. I think that's the average U.S. height for a guy. So you look at most guys eye to eye, barefoot. Mm-hmm. Barefoot. That's before the high heels kick in.
Should be shorter than me.
So with the heels, yes. Okay, nobody asked though. So like literally nobody asked. God,
heels are
tall people have to bring that into every conversation, don't they?
Heels are kind of
every conversation
out of style nowadays.
No, they're not.
I mean, if you go to like big events, yeah, they show up. But like,
There'll always be women somehow clubbing in heels. It's the most commendable thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I see them, I'm like, I could never run like that, and you're just cutting up the dance floor.
I don't
know.
Good
for you.
Maybe it's just because of like the spaces I'm in. I see more the visco, like I'm wearing Converse or white Vans aesthetic.
Popular. Oh, those white Vans.
Yeah.
Aesthetic. Yeah.
I see them more often than I see heels. So.
And it works. That like baggy skater aesthetic.
The baggy skater, tank top, one of these guys just like wrapped around your waist instead of worn like this. Yeah, the visco aesthetic.
Jesus. Is that what it's called?
It's what it was called a couple years ago, and that's kind of how I've just named it since.
Okay. Yeah, that one tracks. I got told I look like a before picture.
Before picture for what?
No, just the before picture.
Before picture for like hair plugs, laser hair removal.
It just look worse. It looks like it has to get better. It has to get better for me. That's what it looks like. I got asked if I had a boyfriend, and when I said no, he said, that makes sense, and walked away.
That makes sense?
This man didn't even ask like to shoot his shot. He was just...
He was just like, are you single?
Yeah, it tracks.
Yeah, that tracks. It makes sense.
Oh, I'd stop him. I'd have to stop him. No, what do you mean
by that? What do you mean by that?
No. What? That's too brave.
Just turn around, grab him by the collar of his shirt. What did you mean by this?
Yeah, I know, right?
What did you mean?
Yeah, put the fear of God into him. You can't talk to women like that. Yeah. Make him realize that he asked that to Batman, and I mean Robert Pattinson's. Yeah, like if he's driving a Charger, flip it over and walk away while it's burning behind you.
Oh Jesus, I haven't seen that Batman yet.
It's very good, I've heard, because I haven't seen it either. I've not seen any of it at all, but I've just seen it. I've heard it's a really solid Batman.
Yeah.
I got a guy on Tinder matched with me and told me just to tell me I look like Saul Campbell and then blocked me.
Who's Saul Campbell?
It's bad. Oh, it's bad. He's a football player.
Okay.
No, that's mean. Whoa, I can't read that.
I can't read that. You put it in your notes.
I know, but that's just a bit much. That's a bit much.
You're just going through your notes and it's just like, oh, this is fine. And finally get here, you grow a conscience.
Yeah, no, I'm like, well, these two are bad back to back. Your mom gets shared in a group chat with 27 men and your dad is the administrator. That's not an insult. That's they know a fact. And they're letting you know that because you've upset them.
They know a fact.
Yeah, no, I'd be. Those are the kinds of. I've noticed a trend here. These are the insults where it's like you'll think about them at night because you'll be like it'll hit you hard,
It'll hit you hard, and then you'll continue thinking about it.
No. What did he mean by that?
What did he mean by that?
No. Why did he feel brave enough to say that to me?
No, it's like a literary text. You you read it and you're like, oh, well, this is cool initially, and then you start thinking about it like there are deeper meanings here.
These are Shakespeare insults.
These are Shakespearean insults.
I'm 4'11", and he said, "You're not thick. You're compressed." Which facts. Like, if you're below 5 foot, it is so easy to be ungodly thick.
You're compressed.
You're just compressed. It's just...
You're compressed, JP.
Somebody took the top of the picture and just... That's all. That's facts. Showed my mom a before and after picture from going to the gym, and she just said, all you did was stand further from the mirror. Honestly, I think I'd be that type of dad. I'd be that kind of honest. Like, it would just escape me before I realized what I just said to my kid.
Yeah.
You just leave me. A homeless man said you'd be lucky to marry him because you can't do any better.
Ooh.
I don't know. I know exactly how that happened.
How?
He said penny for a thought, and she gave him an actual penny.
And he
gave him a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened there, because there's no way that kind of scathing criticism is just coming from the general public. That's just mean.
I mean, maybe.
Somebody said you could land a helicopter on my forehead. That is so mean.
That's gone beyond like 5 head.
That is so mean. That is and one of the most messed up things. No, when Rihanna had a kid, right? One of the most messed up things. She showed a picture of the kid, right? And the first thing everybody noticed was like, all the comments are, the forehead, definitely hers. Because I mean, no offense, she's like an absolutely gorgeous woman, but that forehead. She's the only person I've ever seen able to pull it off, but it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of real estate there. It really is. Another one.
She's got that 8,000 head.
I don't. It's so stupid. A kid poked my belly and said, "Wibble wobble." My friends would have to hold me back.
Yeah.
My friends would simply have to hold me back, because what comes next is an NFL kick. That is what's happening. Because he's at the level. He poked my stomach.
And he said, "Wibble wobble."
As a reflex, my right leg already behind me.
So the lesson to be learnt there is, if you don't want to learn like harsh truths about yourself,
don't go near kids.
Don't go near kids.
Because they're creative.
They're not creative. They're brutally honest.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand I shouldn't say that yet. It's not ingrained yet. They'll just say what comes to mind. And if what comes to mind is wibble wobble.
No, that's why I love compliments from kids, because they mean it. Like, literally, it's like, if this wasn't true, you wouldn't be telling me this.
No, yeah.
So that's why, yeah, kids are awesome. My mom died because she couldn't stand being around me. Again, these are like, you don't respond to these with words. It's just actions. It's just actions that come. I couldn't hear that.
No, it's just you black out, and your soul leaves your body for a second. And your body does what it needs to do.
Exactly. I got told my eyebrows have no curve.
They're just straight line.
Cro-Magnon type beat. Literally, have you seen the Crudes?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's that. It's the Crudes.
It's the straight line, just like rectangle brow.
I realized my husband had never called me beautiful when I saw it written on the back of a picture of his ex.
Ooh.
That house was torn up that night.
That house was torn up that night.
That's the kind of thing where he just comes home to a fight. Like he immediately walks through the door and hears, PvP has been enabled.
No, the Halo Reach objective survive.
Yeah, no, it's and as the guy, you know for sure exactly what happened. He wrote that like 20 years ago. He put it somewhere. He never thought about it again. And I was just coming back home to all this.
Yeah.
All this.
Yeah.
Over a word he wrote like 2 decades ago. God.
It was his high school crush, and he had a single like Polaroid with her.
God, I'd literally hear that and just turn around and walk. Like, just turn around. You know, The Simpsons, where the guy just walks in, grabs his hat, turns around, grabs and leaves. Be that.
No, he walks in, puts his hat onto the hat rack, sees something in the door, turns around, grabs the hat again, and then leaves.
That'd be me. I'd be gone. A stranger saw a donut on my desk and asked, "Are you sure about that?"
That's rude.
Who asked?
Who asked?
No, who asked?
Who asked you? Why were you looking at my desk?
I don't remember seeing a customer service box. So why are you giving me your feedback?
I didn't need a customer feedback, customer complaint.
No. Oh my God.
No.
She was never yours. It was just your turn. She's for the streets. She's for the streets. Oh my God. What? That's specific.
Now, okay. So that can be read two ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's either she just broke up with him, and the guy she was dating before him came to text him that.
It's a consolation.
Or the guy who she left him for texted him that as a rubbing his nose at it.
Oh my God, men can be so cruel. Oh, this one's so specific. This is, again, the worst insult you've ever received, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, but I don't want any more kids with a white woman. And I'm not sure what he means by this, but I would be insulted too. I really would be insulted too.
I don't want any more kids with a white woman.
No, what does that? No, like really. Let's unpack this. What does that mean? Oh my God! If you weren't so tall, you'd be alone. That one's targeted.
That one is targeted.
That's aggressive.
That's hurtful.
I was changing a bulb and my girlfriend walked up to me and said, "I like watching your belly go all over the place when you're working in the house." It would be a crime scene.
You know, when I was a kid, my parents were a little overweight. And I used to ask my mom, when am I getting a sister? No, not from her. From my dad.
No! Are you serious? You'd ask that?
Yeah, when I was a kid, before I understood, I asked my mom, when's dad gonna give us a sister?
I would be in the gym every day of the week. My family wouldn't see me again. Oh my God, you asked?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, your poor father. Your poor father. God, don't get me started.
Kid me beat the crap out of my dad. Both emotionally and physically. When I was at like little kid height, you know, you're no more than like 3 feet tall. I was like fist level with groin. And one day, I don't know, I think what went through my mind was, wait, I've seen this in the cartoons. And then, he was on the floor for like 15 minutes.
Did you put your back into it? Oh my God!
As much back as a 5-year-old can put into a punch. Yeah,
I would, because you can't even do anything because you can't hit back. It's child abuse. You can't hit back. You can't starve them. Like you're just like, Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was a goblin.
Kids can be such pains. Oh my! I'd be just on the floor thinking back, just why?
Why?
My money, my sanity, my peace of mind, my space, and now these. No, I'd be pissed.
Yep.
I'd be pissed.
Yep.
Let's move on to the unpopular opinions for the day.
The unpopular opinions for the day.
And actually, the first one is it's very simple, right? It's not lucky to be child free. It's just a choice. I'm like, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. That's just fair play.
That's just the fact.
No, that's just fair play. No,
it's
just fair play. I think some people choose to have kids. Some people choose not to. The ones I can't stand are the people who are like, "Oh, just you wait. You'll change your mind." And I'm like, leave them be.
Dude, I'm not okay. I used to be one of those who I'm like, no kids ever, and now I'm like warming up to the concept. But like, even when I was like, no kids, I would just absolutely hate those people. Like, oh no, you'll warm up to it. You'll have the dad instincts kick in soon, and I'm like,
disrespectful.
Don't
do that.
Don't.
I'll double down. Don't
try to like force my personal life choices.
I will double down.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with me.
I, like most people in my generation, do want kids, but I need to be making bags before I even consider it.
Well, because kids cost bags.
Bags.
Yeah.
Because I cannot be bothered to do I'm up at 2 a.m. and then I have to be up at 6 a.m. And all this time diapers cost $70.
That or get dual citizenship with some European country, because they give like wild parental leave, at least
some
to
do,
American.
some don't. But kids, great, I love them, but I need bags before I'd ever consider one.
Yeah.
Because, and then another thing is, and here's the most heartbreaking thing, especially if you're a guy, is you'll have kids, right? And then you'll barely see them because you're working all day so that they stay alive.
Yeah.
I never want that.
No.
I never want that.
No.
If I'm having kids, I want it to be when I can spend at least half of my life with them, right? Like just period. I can see them half every day, right? And I can like support them and have them be the best that they could be, right? I never wanted to be, well, he's good at tennis.
Yeah.
But I can't afford another season of this.
Yeah.
No, I can't do. Or like, if my kid, heaven forbid, my kid wants to be like a bodybuilder or something, like a football player, American football player, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like eating like a brick house. I want to be able to support that.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever look at my kid and be like,
the fact
son,
that
could you
need
chill?
The fact that you need to eat 3K calories a day is burning a hole in my wallet. You need to stop. No.
I need to be making bags before I consider kids. So
I think the worst thing...
And that's the biggest generational thing. And we're going to see that in the future.
Yeah, like, if you notice, back, like, 50, 60 years ago, you would be able to sustain that, and at least, like... Easily. But nowadays, both parents need to be working full-time to be able to make ends meet with a kid.
Yeah.
Like, statistically. You see a lot of, like, millennial... children of millennial parents who are like no connection with their parents at all because they're working all the time.
And on a much pettier note, the costs between the two are very similar, and a sports car doesn't wake me up at 3 a.m. and could disappoint me. So
no, it'll just wake your neighbors up and disappoint them.
Exactly. So with all that being considered,
just don't move into a neighborhood with an HOA.
I know which direction I'm going until I have the bags to support both directions. Right? So that, I fully agree with that one. I don't even think that's unpopular. Another opinion is all relationships are transactional.
Yeah.
No. I think that's a very cynical way to look at it because, like, for example, take grandparents, right? They will always mail you gifts whether you see them or not. There's no transaction there.
Yeah.
They're not doing it so you see them.
I don't mean like, are they saying all?
No, literally, all relationships are transactional.
I don't agree with that. But
no, that's cynical.
That's extremely cynical to say.
You've been hurt.
All. It's really cynical to say all relationships are transactional, but to say that like transactional relationships haven't had an uptick in the last couple of years.
No, they've always existed.
Would be a lie.
No, they've always existed. Like The Prince by Machiavelli was written hundreds of years ago. This is nothing new under the sun.
I know, but it just seems like in the modern day, it seems like there are a lot more people who are like, hey, you pat my back, I'll pat your back.
It's always been that way, dude. People were drawing vulgar signs in Pompeii, and there's a guy who scaled a very tall mountain, I think in Sweden, just to write, I was here. We spent a while trying to figure out what that meant, by the way. We climbed that several times, had high-res scans. We worked to translate it, and all it said was, I was here. We haven't changed a bit. No. I don't think all relationships are transactional, and if you look at it that way, you're going to be a miserable Scrooge-type codger till the day you die. No. There's some. Don't get me wrong. There's some.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think all are.
But all is aggressive.
All is aggressive.
And the last unpopular opinion for today is I don't see anything wrong with blowing my nose in my hands.
No, you're wrong.
Unwashed.
Do you shower?
Like, no. I can't even think. I couldn't fathom that. I've been sick. I get phlegmy when I'm sick too.
Yeah.
And I've never considered, the Lord gave me these bad boys. I could never.
I mean, the philosophy of hands can be washed has its...
That's his exact reasoning. Hands can be washed.
Applications. It's Not for this.
No, could you? I couldn't even imagine sneezing. Like, I don't think my body would let me.
Hands can be washed is for desperate situations. Like, I mean literal medical emergencies.
COVID-19. Do you remember that when there was a toilet paper shortage?
Yeah.
So I bet you some people want hands can be washed.
Emergency situations.
I bet you some
dire, desperate situations.
Mm-hmm. I bet you some people did that.
If the dire, desperate situation called in that situation, valid.
I'd just shower.
Yeah.
I would honestly just shower. That's what I couldn't scoop with my hands. Scoop. No. Go. No. What am I, an excavator? No.
Let's turn it to a chimp.
No.
Flinked.
Fling it?
Chimps. Fling.
Oh, no. We've spent way too long getting away from that behavior.
We've spent way too many years of evolution getting away from the chimpanzee flinging poo.
No.
It reminds me. Have you seen Madagascar?
Of course.
I can't get those monkeys out of my head.
Which ones?
The like.
Oh, the very intelligent ones?
The very intelligent ones.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
No, you just you see random scenes of like the main characters breaking into a room they're in, and they're just like sipping tea in front of a fireplace.
Yeah. Okay, that was pretty. No, I was a Penguins kid.
You were a Penguins
Kowalski kid? Analysis.
Okay, both are great.
Rico. It was good. If you didn't watch Penguins of Madagascar, you should.
You were wrong.
Yeah. Let's move on to the question of the day, right? And since another oddly specific one, right?
Oh, yay.
A casual. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay.
You got this.
My casual first date knew way too much personal information about me and my family. Am I wrong for being upset? First date, we have drinks at the bar off of a dating app. She lives a few hours away, so it was a casual thing. Halfway off, she lists a ton of personal information about me. Where I'm from, my family, their occupations, companies, criminal records, bankruptcies. She says the background check was mainly for her safety. The date was decent. We went back to hers and I even crashed for the night. I played it off, but it bothered me. I understand that women need to vet the men they're casually dating, but my privacy felt violated. How would you feel?
I would feel upset if I was told. But, like, I understand why she... Okay. It makes sense why she did a background check. Because dating for women...
Is it that bad?
Is
women out there. Is it that bad?
It's scary.
You have to do background checks on people?
It's scary.
Like you have to do CSI. You have to be doing up CSI before you date? Oh, my God.
It's a bit scary.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I've talked to some of my gal friends, and they're like, they are either no longer in the dating realm, and they're like so happy to be out of it, or they are in the dating realm and they hate it. So, like, I understand the necessity or the feeling of necessity to do a background check, but I think the bit of advice that I'd give you is don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
Don't. She was right for the first thing of doing the background check, but she was wrong when she was just like, okay, Mark, or shall I say Leonard, I looked at your information and I found that your dad is Leonard Mark James Sr. the Third.
I may not have a criminal record, but if all that was told to me that night, I might. What?
No, exactly. Like,
I just wouldn't feel safe.
If you know these things, if you've done the background check,
just keep it to yourself.
Great. Just keep it to yourself.
I don't know if it's necessary though. Is it that bad?
It's scary.
Is it that bad?
It's spooky.
Jeez, y'all have to be doing up like
from what I've heard, it's not like every date is like a creepazoid, but like it's enough to be scary.
It's enough to be a problem.
It's enough to be a problem. It's not like 9 out of 10 dates are creepy and they're going to follow you home. But it is like a weird amount.
Follow you home? Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's happened.
Jesus.
There was a couple months ago, there was a video that got like, it went viral on Twitter of a dude. The situation was complex. So basically, this was a guy who worked at one specific business with a girl. He stalked her while she was there. Okay. She quit that job, moved to a different job. Okay. He found out where she worked and would try to meet her on her lunch breaks. She saw him stalking her from the parking lot while she was on her lunch break, called her manager, said, "I need to leave," and went home to her apartment. And he followed her to her apartment.
Why would you do that? Why would you go home? You know he's watching.
No. She went home and she was able to get, like, it was one of those apartment buildings, like the front door lobby locks as soon as it gets shut.
Yeah, but he now knows your building.
Yes. That's just maybe a bit
call
dumb.
The cops.
Here's the funny part. Her dad, she gave her dad the stalker's number because she had it from when they were coworkers. Okay. And her dad called him.
Okay.
And told him, "Leave my daughter alone."
Okay.
Or I will take the actions I need to.
Okay. That's a threat.
What is the stalk? No, it was more like legal action than like I'm going to find you and kill you.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, what's wrong with people?
But because of that, the stalker misread the situation there and called the cops.
The stalker called the cops?
The stalker called the cops.
Did they help him?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No, he told them, at first they were skeptical. They were like, "What are you calling for? Like, is this like wellness check or something? Like, is this a family member?" And he explained the situation of just like, I think the excuse was, I wanted to play her a song. She just wouldn't listen to the song. I wanted to like play her the song.
Oh, he's doing delusions. Oh, he was doing delusions. He's Alice in Wonderland.
He was doing delusions because he was the one recording. The stalker was the one recording his interaction with the cops.
Oh my God, really?
The stalker was recording his interaction with the cops.
No.
As he tells the story.
Wait, just one moment. This man is full on man-eater vibes following her around, right? Yeah. And he's recording it after he calls the cops because her dad tried to protect him. I mean, her?
Yeah.
And he really thought they're going to be on my side.
Yeah.
Men are delusional sometimes.
No, when he finally told the cops the whole story and the cops were like, "Dude, you're in the wrong. You need to get the hell off this property. Go home and never come back here again." And he was just like, "I thought she was just having fun with the situation." No. He said women love the chase. They want to be pursued.
No!
He said, "Have you ever heard the song Baby It's Cold Outside?"
This man did not cite Baby It's Cold Outside for his reasons.
Yup! He said that's the song he wanted to play for her.
Was it Holiday Times?
Yeah, I think it was just after Christmas.
This man was it was citing it in July. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Good God. Can you imagine? Because at some point it all clicked together in his head that this is going the way he wanted it to, right?
No, it didn't.
And can you imagine? Like after the cops are there, and he's like, "Yeah, I just want to play her a song. They're threatening me though, right?" And the cops just said, "You need to leave, sir." And he's like, "No, I just want to play her a song." And he's like, No, you need to leave. We're gonna get you out of here. And can you imagine him just go, stop. Wait. It's not what it looks like. I swear. Can you imagine that after you dug that deep of a hole for yourself? Because.
No, not a self-aware bone in his body.
Was he just like ride or die? No, I'm right.
Yeah. No, because he continued to film himself as he told the cops, "I'm filming for my own protection." I think that was the point where he realized the cops aren't on my side, but he was still like, "I'm right." So he films himself
he's filming for his own protection.
Yes.
This was in the U.S., wasn't it?
Yes.
Only in the U.S. could you hear that phrase.
Yeah. He was filming himself on his way back to his truck, and I can't remember his exact spiel, but like when he got back to his truck, he basically just was like, I'm in the right. I don't know what's wrong here. Like, women love to be chased like this.
Chased? Yo.
I mean, I know she's quit a job just to avoid me, and like I keep following her to her new job and her apartment, but like she loves that. She wants that.
The chase.
The chase.
Could you imagine chapter 2 of this guy's dating guide? Getting a brown bag the size of a human being. Women love it.
Women love it.
Women love to be cartoon knapsacked and put in the back of a truck. That is like every woman's dream. It's every woman's dream. Mm-hmm. Okay, hearing that story, I understand why she's full blown CSI. That makes sense.
That is in fact why women get background checks.
Men are
before they go on a date.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's scary out there.
Amen to that. Thank God I don't. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and on that note, that's definitely how it could be worse. I don't know how your day could go worse than that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. It's the only way the machine knows you like the video. And we will see you on Friday for episode 10.
10.
Mm-hmm. 10. Double digits.
Double digits.
We're doing numbers.
We are doing double numbers.